James Tatman, I'm a senior, number 95, and I play D-line. My name is James Tatman, I'm number 95, I play D-line, and I'm the fastest lineman in Avon football history.
James, what does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
It means, like, everything. I've been a part of this program my whole life because my dad used to coach when I was young. And I mean, just growing up through it, through the youth flag football and the tackle football with some of my teammates who have been playing with my whole life. I mean, it just means everything. Like the friendship, the brotherhood, the bond. I love it here.
Were you one of those kids that was high-fiving players like 8-10 years ago, going on the way to the Rock in the tunnel?
Oh yeah, even longer than that. My dad coached when I was a baby, so he was pushing me around, carrying me all the time. So that's why sometimes you hear my nickname thrown around at practice, old JJ. But yeah, there are some people I don't even know that know me from my dad's coaching days.
Year in and year out, you guys are one of the top teams in the area, and you're like the hunted. You have the bullseye on you. What's that like?
There's two sides of it. So half of it's like, it's really cool, it's really awesome to be winning like all the time. I'm not used to losing. But then I think about other schools from around the area that like they have a good season, like a 3-loss season. They're celebrating that when in Avon, that'd be like terrible for us. These deep playoff runs are awesome, and I'm so lucky to be a part of it. What
separates this team from other teams in the area and the state?
Definitely the work ethic, the brotherhood, just a lot of the stuff that other schools don't do, we do. We put in the extra time. Film after school every day, the early morning lifts are all summer. Just those extra little steps that make us great.
The early morning lifts, the two-a-days, the dirty dozens. Pretend I knew nothing about that. How would you explain that to me to help me understand what you guys go through?
Well, first word I definitely use is sucks. It's hard waking up every day at 5:30 and getting here, and some days start at 6 in the morning in the weight room and end at 1:30 after 2 practices. But I mean, it's all worth it. I mean, it's hard work, but it's definitely a lot of fun.
Go back to day one when you started in this program, however old you were, to today. How much has everything you've experienced changed you as a person?
I think you're on TV. Yay!
It's changed me so much. I came into this just some little kid who didn't really know what to expect, or even coming into high school not knowing what varsity and high school football was going to be like, and coming out of it I'm changed. Like, it's made me into a man, and I'm so grateful.
What kind of life lessons have you learned?
Definitely a lot of teamwork, a lot of brotherhood, hard work, just great things that have like definitely improved me that I will use, skills I'll use for the rest of my life.
You mentioned your dad used to coach here. It's still a family affair. Your mom is like teen mom. What's that like?
Yeah, my mom does everything. I mean, a lot of people know her. She does everything. I mean, I'm getting singled out of practice by Coach Elder and stuff for that. But it's definitely a really big help. Without her, I would be lost. I'm so grateful for my mom for everything she's done for me. Like, without her, I wouldn't know where I'd be.
You guys have one of the best locker rooms in the state. When you put on that uniform and come out of here and touch the Rock and go through the kids and come out of the tunnel into that electric atmosphere, what's that like on a Friday night?
It's like really special. It's amazing. I love it. Like, for my first time as a sophomore, it just wowed me, and now it like just helps me get that mental focus in, just like feeling all like the tension, all the pressure, and all the electricity. I love it.
All your teammates have talked about the goals of beating Lake, winning conference, state championship. How attainable are those?
Those are real. Every year they're real. I mean, Lake isn't as great as they used to be, but I mean, they're still a great team. Still got to lock in and focus to beat them. Then going through the playoffs, you see tough teams, and winning the last one is always going to be the goal. No matter who's in the way, it's always the goal.
What would that be like if you guys won the last game?
Oh man, winning the last one would be a dream come true. I mean, being able to tell my kids, my grandkids, all my friends in college, like everything moving forward, that I was part of a state championship team would be amazing. And just being able to like give that legacy to Coach Elder, like Coach Ketty, like my teammates, my brothers that I've been playing football with for my whole life, like it'd be amazing.
James Tatman, I'm so proud of this young man. He has worked exceptionally hard over the last 3 years to get his body in a position where he can contribute and help his football team on Friday nights. Just a great teammate, always wanting to do the right thing for the program on and off the field. And he's a young man that, is high character and then just built himself into a player with work ethic.
How important are players like that to the team and the program?
You can't have enough guys like James Tatman. You know, he's a guy, when you look at him as his freshman year, I think that he'll ever end up in a position where he's playing meaningful minutes in varsity games, but he is. He helps us on special teams as well. He's a really good to the young kids on the team. He's a positive energy guy and just has a smile that's contagious. You got to have guys like him if you're going to be successful, because he provides quality depth to our program and obviously is a leader without being a captain.
I have known Tatman, again, for a very long time. I think all these dudes I've known for forever. Also just another really, like, solid dude. He does like to parade that he's the fastest heavy lineman of all time. I don't know if that's true, but yeah.
He's an interesting fella. He's one of those guys that's really come around this year. I feel like throughout his entire football career, he's kind of just been under the radar guy. He's definitely come about this year. He's finally getting some Friday night light time, which is pretty cool. You know, it's always a cool thing to experience for the first time. He definitely supports. He supports you for sure.
James, he's a leader by example. He knows his stuff. He keeps everybody in check. He's also really nice, really smart in school. He's really smart, and yeah, he's just a good guy.
He's loud, energetic, and hard worker. Very hard worker. Always trying to be one step ahead.
If Hollywood made a movie about James Tatman, who would star as James?
It's a tough one. So I got one from former Eagle. So Cam Santee, back in my sophomore year, more times than not, Austin Mitchell would come up to me and start talking to me like I was Cam Santee, and he'd see who it was, and he'd turn around and be like, "Oh, my bad, Tatman. You look like Cam from the you and Cam look so similar from the back." And I was like, I don't believe that. But if we're talking Hollywood actors, probably Kevin Hart. We just look so much alike.
If you were a pizza, what toppings would be on you that best describe you?
Man, probably Meat Lovers. I love Meat Lovers pizza, and I mean, he does so much to me. I mean, I just got all this, all that. Got everything on there.
If you were a superhero, who would you be?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably Iron Man. Just the suit and just, that would be sick to be Iron Man.
Recently, the Powerball jackpot hit $1 billion. If you had that winning ticket, what would you do with it?
I'd improve this place even more. I'd give us a better field. I'd give us bigger stands. I'd build an indoor facility for the Eagles to play football in, because during the winter and there's long playoff runs, it gets cold. So definitely know how those practices suck.
Aren't you acclimated to the cold?
Well, I mean, I am, but I mean
the team.
I mean, it still sucks, but.
Don't you remember that?
Oh, you're talking about TCC sophomore year,
No, that was Lake. 19 Lake, the regional final. The one kid from Lake said that.
Oh no, they practice inside. Like, we practice outside. We ready for this. They don't even know what's coming.
We acclimated to the cold.
Shortman, number 15, Griffin Woodyard. Ball placed at the 15.
Easy dunk! Easy dunk! Easy dunk! Easy dunk! Easy dunk! Easy dunk! Easy dunk!
They're acclimated to the cold because you guys practice inside.
I don't remember that. I was a water boy that year. I don't remember that saying, though. I just remember beating them with a team of pretty much all backups, and then they were all mad about it. That was a fun game to watch.
5 to 10 years, what do you want people to say about James Tatman?
I just hope people remember me as a fun guy. I want to be remembered positively. I mean, no matter what they say about me, as long as they can look back and say, I like that guy, he was a good friend, that's fine with me.